Word in 5.
Many years ago, things were not moving on very well. I'm talking about close to 30 years ago. I was wondering what God wanted to do with me. I took time to do what men advise I do, and that is to pray. Graciously, after praying and fasting for a couple of days, the Lord spoke. I didn't know it was in the scriptures, I just had it in my spirit. I will lead the blind on a path he does not know. Darkness before him will be light, and crooked things will be made straight. I wrote it down. Years later, I discovered it was in Isaiah chapter 42, verse 16, when God promised to lead the blind. I didn't understand what it means. I know it means that God will lead me. And I found myself saying, Lord, go ahead, lead me. I want to be led of you. But then I couldn't relate with being blind. He will lead the blind. I didn't think I was the one he was calling blind until he became specific. He said, who is blind but my servant? Then I started thinking. I thought blindness was a disadvantage. But over the years I've realized that it's better to be blind. God cannot lead a man who can see. God can only lead a man who accepts his blindness. Many of us think we have eyes. Of course, you have a couple of eyes. Perhaps you use glasses. You can see. You can see to avoid objects, and you can see to appreciate objects. But when it comes to the issue of destiny, you can't see. You were not there when the plan of your life was made. He was the only one who knew. He said, the thoughts I have towards you are thoughts of good and not evil, to give you a hope and expected a future. None of you was in a dialogue with God. You didn't choose whether you're going to be male or female. You didn't choose what you're going to look like. He ordered everything from the very beginning. He's the author and the finisher of what is your destiny. He's the one who knows the way forward. He is the one who knows your destination. He knows clearly his own plan for you, and he's the only one who can lead you there. The first thing you need to accept, what I struggled with for years, was to accept my blindness. Thinking that I had sight, I went by my sight. And I realized that it is true. There's a way that seemeth right unto a man. By and by, I'm realizing, and life is getting easier. I don't know nothing. What does it mean? I ask him to lead me. Every time I say, Lord, lead me, I now know that indeed I do not know anything. It takes some struggling because we can see. It takes some struggling because actually we can listen to advices from people. But beyond the advices is the leadings of God. One day I said, Lord, take my hand and lead me. And the Holy Ghost told me, I don't need your hand, I need your ears. That was a turning point in my life when I realized that He does not lead anybody by holding their hand. He leads by sanctified instructions. And if anybody is going to fulfill destiny, to God's sanctified instruction, you give him radical obedience. And from God, what is coming? Sanctified instruction. And from you, what do you apply? Radical obedience. I guarantee you that if you give his sanctified instructions radical obedience, you get to where he was taking you onto from the very beginning. You get your destination and you'll be glad you did. May the Lord be with you.